everyone, I'm Rubina and the topic of today's lesson is reported speech. And when it comes to reported speech, we should know that it's very important. Many people take it very lightly, and actually we shouldn't. And the reason why we shouldn't take it lightly is that when you are speaking and you are making a mistake, you can get away with your mistakes. But when it comes to writing, you can't get away with your mistakes, and you have to know the certain rules and formulas that are required by the grammar of that language, and you have to apply them in your speech too if you want to have a grammatically correct English. So let's take a small example. I say you are smart. Okay, now you go home and you report to your parents what happened in the class. You are describing whatever happened in the class, and you try to report what I have said to you. And I say you are smart. How would you do that? Anybody? Yes, you are right. Absolutely right. Yeah. As we have already learned, and we know that we have to say you were smart, not you are smart. Teacher said you were smart. And why do we do that? We have to change the tense of the verb, because this is something that has already happened in the past, and your tense should reflect that past. Okay? And the other important thing is, because you are not the original speaker who is reporting something, you have to change the pronouns too. And like, it depends who the person is. According to that person, you have to change the pronoun. You have to change the verb tense, like we just discussed. You have to remove inverted commas when it comes to writing. You have to use conjunction that to join the two clauses. Okay, so let's quickly take a look at what we are going to do today. Here we have a scene in our from our reading, where we see that Oliver's mom is giving birth to Oliver. There's a kind nurse and there's a surgeon, and they are talking to each other. There's some communication happening, and let's see, you are observing them. And now what happens is, you go home and you have to report it to your friend, whatever Oliver's mom said or whatever the surgeon or the nurse said. Okay, let's see how to do that. Here we have this chart in the class, and this is there for quick help. You can see these toolbox. We have certain words like am is changed into was, are is changed into were, was into were, or had been, can into could, must into must, had to, so on and so forth. So while you are converting sentences, please take help from the chart. The next important thing is, and we have already done that in class, we know it, that the rules of tenses are very, very important. You have to change your tense. If your sentence is in simple present, it changes into simple past, like we just discussed example, right? And then present continuous changes into past continuous, present perfect into past perfect, so on and so forth. Then we have we don't need them today, but just for quick help and reference, we have this time and place chart that tells today's change into yesterday, yesterday into previous day, now to then, next week to the following week, so on and so forth. And one very important thing we have already discussed is that pronoun is to be changed. It is very important. You have to change it according to the sense of the sentence. Then we see these changes. You have to change tense of the verb, reporting verb, who is saying, what, to whom, the manner of speaking. Maybe he's making a statement, maybe it's an exclamatory sentence, maybe it's a question, it could be an order, request, anything. But because we are dealing with exclamatory sentences today, so what you do, you have to capture the mood of the speaker and you have to convey the exact meaning. Having said that, here I have brought you the list of the words that we come across in exclamatory sentences. You have to change them into an expression and what kind of expression is needed for certain words. For your reference, you can use this guide. And one more thing, there are certain words, if you see them, you have to completely remove them from sentence in reported speech. Exclamation sign and interjections are replaced because this expression does the job what they are doing. Now let's take this set of examples here. It says, and again I would say that you have to keep in mind the mood of the speaker. That is really important, and exact, you have to convey exact meaning. And rule of thumb is every time you come across a sentence that needs to be converted, what you have to look for is, first thing you have to look for the reporting verb, just underline it, and this defines mood too, and you will replace it with an expression. Okay, then look for these words, oh, may, alas, hurrah, bravo. You have to replace that. Then look for some other verbs or models that you come across in the sentence that need to be changed, and you underline them and then change the sentence using these rules. For example, she said to me, may God bless you with success. She prayed that God might bless me with success. The captain said, alas, I have lost the game. The captain exclaimed with sorrow that he had lost the game. So on and so forth, because we don't have enough time. So I'll move to the original sentences now. Here we have these sentences from the reading, and we have to change them into reported speech. And keeping in your mind the rules of the reported speech, you have to, the first thing is look for your reporting verb and you have to replace it with an expression that conveys the mood. And then you have to look for all these words, oh and right? Underline these words, then you underline the pronouns that need to be changed. Once you are done that, it becomes easier for you to convert the sentences into reported speech. Let's see this example. The surgeon said, oh, you must not talk about dying yet. The surgeon exclaimed sadly that she must not talk about dying yet. You have these examples in front of you. I want you to open your books and underline some other sentences too and change them into reported speech following all these rules. And I'm here to help you. If you need any help, just form the groups and change these sentences into reported speech. And once again, quick recap, what is to be changed? Reporting verb, exclamatory words, pronouns, and any verbs in the main clause. So please go on, carry on with your work, and good luck to you. I'm here for any help. Thanks for watching, and that's it for now.